Hey world, I'm Josh.
And I'm Lauren.
Welcome to another episode of Let's Try Stuff.
Coffee edition.
Today we are trying from Toby's estate in Brooklyn, New York, the Ethiopia Gera Estate. I guess that's Gera, G-E-R-A. And it's another one that Lauren picked up on her travels. It is
In the mug.
a washed, processed Ethiopian heirloom. And Toby'sEstate.com, at Toby's Brooklyn on social media. And they apparently have a brew school. Although I don't know what I need that for. I got the internet. And, but I guess good on them for making some money.
Wasn't that the millennial ballad? What do we need that for? We've got the internet. I feel like there's some truth to that, though.
I mean...
Being a millennial myself,
I might want to sit in class and like learn how to paint or woodwork or something, make stuff, but coffee, I don't know, watch a video, try it, see if it tastes good.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I guess maybe
experts.
espresso maybe I might want to learn hands-on, but I don't like espresso, so whatever. Anyway, tasting notes: Meyer lemon, raspberry, and peach tea. I don't have the beans here; they're in the freezer. Nobody cares. They were a pretty light roast,
you can't
medium,
have that beautiful bean footage.
small to medium-sized beans. And I would say, to me, the raspberry note with a hint of the lemon really sticks out in the way the coffee smells.
Mm-hmm.
And what do you think of the taste? Hold on, I'll explain myself. The reason the beans aren't here is because I read that I might have been making a mistake by pulling them out of the freezer completely when I was ready with them. Leaving them in the freezer and just pulling out what I need, grinding it and using it, and then immediately putting it back in the freezer might prevent moisture getting in.
Interesting.
So that's the thought. That's the reason I don't have the beans, because I don't want them to defrost and get condensation and whatnot. That's the thought, at least. Okay,
Gotcha.
What do you think?
I mean,
Oh, show me your mug. I'm sorry.
I did already.
You did?
Yeah, while you were talking.
Oh, okay. Well, you went to Toby's estate.
I did.
What did you think? Do you remember?
It was a cute little place in Brooklyn, and it's right across the street from one of the Dominique Ansel places.
Oh, that's how you ended up there.
Yes, not the bakery,
Kitchen
but
or
the
whatever.
kitchen one, which is not as good
That's the bakery.
as the bakery. If you want to get food, then yeah, you want to go to the kitchen one.
Oh, yeah.
But the baked goods are not at the same level. Like, I got a croissant with lavender and lemon, I think it was. And it was fantastic, but I don't know. Once you go to the bakery, you can't go back. But anyways, it was a really cute place.
Sorry.
The coffee shop was tiny, but it was cute. It had a nice atmosphere. But yeah, it was tiny.
That's fair. It is New York.
But the service was great. The lady made sure to get me a box with a mug and the coffee and...
Oh, yeah, I remember that. It was like a shipping box.
Yeah, and they were super packed, but she made a point to, make sure that I had the right stuff for the mug and the coffee, and yeah. But I'm definitely getting a lot of the more acidic flavors in this one. Like you said, you smelled more of the lemon and raspberry. That's definitely what comes through here. I think lemon is the most prominent one.
This is weird. Every time we're a little different. Like the placebo effect that's having the most effect on me is the peach tea. I think it's got a sweet teeness, but not like cloyingly sweet. I do think there is an acidity there, the citrusy acidity, but I think the finish is along the lines of a tea.
I mean, it's almost like a lemongrass tea, kind of.
Well, aren't you fancy with your lemongrass tea? I pulled the lemongrass tree and I got some tea, and then I went to the mall and picked up some dandelion root, and then I had dandelion lemongrass tea, and now I do not have I am not susceptible to disease for the next 3 moon cycles.
Sounds about right.
Crystals.
just let that happen because it was worth it. Anyways, it's definitely on the more bitter side. I think if you are sensitive to acidic
I don't know.
coffee,
Compared to the last few where I think maybe I was making a mistake with the way I was handling the freezer, it's nowhere near those, I think, in terms of a bitter acidicness.
No, but I think that's just the natural flavor of this coffee as opposed to it tasting funky. I think it tastes really good. I just think that it's naturally a little more acidic, whereas the other ones, we've had them before, and they were different. This one tastes to me like it did in the coffee shop.
I don't remember. I wasn't there for that one.
Yeah.
You were there. I was not.
I'm just saying that it's consistent.
Gotcha.
So for me, it's a little more on the bitter side than some of the other ones, but I like it.
Not getting that at all in comparison to the other ones we've had recently. Which, when we put these out, I never put them out in the right order, so you'll be like, what's he talking about? And I'm like, I'd probably just try to gauge how fat I am in each video, and the ones where I'm fatter, those happen later.
I don't know what you're talking about. It's ridiculous.
So yeah, we disagree. You think it's more bitter? I actually think
we
it's...
always disagree.
Yeah, I know. Not super sweet, but not bitter. Sweet to middle of the road for me. And a sort of tea-like air at the end.
Well, I agree whether it's sort of tea-like, but I definitely think it's more on the bitter side, but I rather like it.
Alright, 2 differing opinions. One of them is right, one of them is wrong. We'll let you decide.
One of them is right, one of them is Josh's.
So, thanks for watching.
Tell us what to try next.
Leave a comment. Try the coffee. Tell us if you liked it.
Bunch of goofuses, and yeah, that'll be fine.
Yeah, or send us a message and tell us some coffee to try, or I don't know.
Yeah.
We like mugs. Send us a mug. We'll carry it here.
Make it yourself.
Look at the mug.
Make it out of sticks and dirt.
If it holds liquid, I'll drink from it. Like that primitive technology guy that builds like a house in the woods in Australia.
Oh, yeah.
You fire up a mug out of dirt and twigs. I'll drink from it. Just don't put any poison in it. We're good. Alright. See you later.
Bye.
Bye.